Welcome to this survival mission for No Man's Sky, and at the moment we are on a little bit of digression because we are doing Expedition 13. And just to give you an update of where we are, we go to here. We completed phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 3 we've got to get bones of the dust, which we're currently working on. We've got to discover 3 robotic life forms, which means we've got to go to blue planets, which is something else I would very much like to work on in this part. You can see we've already got 2 out of 3 robotic life forms. And in this phase, what we've got to do is discover some ancient ruins, which is a little bit grindy, but we can get through it over time. The sunken freighter, I think, is going to be a little bit of a challenge because it's down to luck, I think. Now, I've had a bit of a think about this one, and this one I'm pretty sure is a space freighter, not one underwater. So these are 2 separate missions. So I think this one should be relatively easy to do, although we'll probably end up having to shoot everything in sight. And this one, as you can see, I'm on Ghost of the Machine. Now, the reason for that is that I've actually found this grave here, purely by accident, because what I was doing out of curiosity is I deployed the signal booster here to see if I could find simply to see if I could find another ruin, and I actually clicked on the wrong one and it gave me this, so which was totally unexpected, but I'll take it. So it says, "'Cause I see you all. I see the forsaken flicker of the entity. I hear the words. It startles me. By the time I understand what I'm seeing, they have been consumed by static. The only voice I've heard, it is gone. It is an illusion, a holographic echo of the noise and of the fragment of some lost reality. It does not matter. They are static now, like everything else. Call out. Alone." So we've now got Ghost in the Machine, which is another. So that means we can now. Whoops. And we can now clear off this one. We're getting sorted glitches. That gives us a lot, doesn't it? Now, we are going to stay on this planet at the moment because there are bones on this planet and it's relatively easy to pick up. But before that, I just want to, well, what we'll do is we'll scan out. Right, it's saying that we've got some bones over here. Now, while we're going out to find the bones, I just want to talk about something because I did get a comment about the fact that I seem to be a bit out of pace and with respect to the game, that I was not really paying attention. And to be honest, that was a very astute observation. I probably I'm not really paying attention at the moment because I've got a lot of things on my mind, most of them not related to the channel, but there was something that was related a little bit to No Man's Sky, and it took me a little while to kind of sort it out in my head. And I think I've mentioned in the past that No Man's Sky has always been my go-to game when I just want to chill out and get out when I need to think about things, which is what I do need to do at the moment. And I realised that by coming out and doing this expedition as part of this survival series, I took that away from myself. Because at the moment, because of the problems I had with the computer in the past, I've only had one really active version of No Man's Sky, and the survival series was meant to be my general gameplay. And one of the problems with starting a new game is you've got to concentrate, so that kind of defeats the object of it being used to kind of just chill out and do things. Where's the bones gone? Oh, come on, game. Yep, so that defeats the object. So I've come to a little bit of a decision. I will confirm it because I need to think a little bit more about it. Is that we're going to get this expedition finished one way or another. Then what I'm going to do is do a little bit on the survival series, just to get my kind of head back into the game a little bit better. And of course I'm going to try and sort out some of my other non-related problems. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a permadeath series, because I think in many ways permadeath is you could say my natural home for No Man's Sky, because it gives everything a little bit of an edge. So then what I have is a survival game just to play off camera to kind of relax and chill out and focus my mind. And then Also, but on top of that, we'll be doing a series play in permadeath, and I'm not completely confirmed on how that permadeath series is going to be. Why is that not locking in? I'm not completely decided on whether it would just be a straightforward permadeath series, or maybe that challenge that I did where we had to walk across planets looking for crashed ships and things like that. So and plus I'm open to any other suggestions with respect to doing a permadeath series. So if you've got any other possible challenges or start types that might be interesting for a permadeath series, feel free to chuck it in the comments. Anyway guys, I'm just going to walk towards this natural burial site, and I'll see you once I actually get there. So here we are, we're just coming up on this site. It looks like we might have struck pay dirt here, because it looks very much like there could be 3 sets of bones here, which would be enough to complete the mission. I was hoping that we'd find a multiple bone site. Oops. So that's another one gone, and hopefully this will be the last one. There we are. So we've now got bones to dust, and we can take that out. Go back one. This one. What we got here: pre-packaged optical drill, supreme mining beam upgrade. I'm not sure we can fit in any more on. We can fit one more on here. We're going to need to dump off some stuff, actually, aren't we? Looks like I might have lost the mining upgrades because I've got a glitch separator. I should have got rid of these things. They've kind of cost me get rid of these glitches, assuming that we don't need them. Yeah, we might have lost those. Repackaged unit. It's not the end of the world. We can sort that out later on. I've got those 6 multi-tool upgrades. I'd really love to be able to use those. Now, what I am going to do while I was kind of thinking about this, I don't think this will actually work, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so it's locate nearby subject, because this is a dead planet. But we might pick something up. Transmission tower, 1,000, wherever it is over there. Right, I'm just going to walk to the transmission tower, and I'll see you once I get there. Okay, I think what's happened here is that the game has sent us on the mission to actually click on the transmission towers, but we've already done that. But what I can do is I can actually summon my ship in. So we can do that. So we'll just get here. So it's not a complete loss. And of course, what we can do is viscous fluid. Of course, we can click on that there. Let's take a quick look in here. Nope, nothing in here. Right, what we're going to do now, because my inventory is very full with all these bones, I think what I need to do now is we're going to get up into space. And we're going to go to the space station and sell off all these surplus stuff. I think I need to get rid of that to make some space, because while I was walking to that base, I was kind of thinking that if I can find a dissonance system, that means I can spend a little bit of time fixing the multi-tool. Actually, something's just occurred to me, because we're doing this mission that's linked to the survival mission, is that what happens to all the credits when we go back to the normal mission? Will that be credited to our survival mission account, or do we lose all the credits that we're earning as well? Anyway, we're just going to come down here. I mean, that would be an interesting exercise to do. I am going to sell this Luminous Memoirs. I think I've been lugging it around for a long time, and I don't think it's actually do that. We're going to sell the Neural Duct as well. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. So we don't sell the signal booster. Is there anything? Got salty juice. Got anomaly detector. Very salvaged frigate module. Again, there's part of me that says, can I take that back? I think Snafu said about getting the reward ship. If we put everything in the reward ship, will that allow us to take stuff back? That's a question as well, isn't it? Because technically, if we're going back with a ship, if I put stuff into that ship, but that means we'd have to leave this one behind, wouldn't we? Although it's not brilliant. So anyway, we're going to get into here. We've now got some space in our inventory. I've got warp fuel, and what we're going to do is, okay, it's kind of pointing us at there. There's something called Skolon. It's obviously pointing me at this mission. I've got no idea what mission that is. The Skolon system. Okay. They're alive. Right, let's have a look at the planetaries. Yeah. Paraffinium, cobalt. That's got Fecium on it. That's a bit ironic, isn't it? I suppose what we got to do is just visit one of these planets in order and see what we can find, and see which one's got a robotic life form on. I mean, it's telling us that there is a robotic life form on here, so we just got to put down on them and see which one's got the robotic life form on it. I know robotic life forms are we should be able to tell once we land, because I think, is it robotic plants only is it that robotic planets only have 2 or 3 life forms on it? They're not very high density life. They're not a single life form planet, because that's a specialist one. Oh, and we got wormies around again. So if we come into here, no, this is 7, so this won't have. So this one, Watford's not going to have robots on it, but we will double check. No, because we got birds. If we got birds, we don't have. So wait, just scan at least one creature. So this is not the right planet. So this is just a question. I mean, is there any way? It won't tell us. It will tell us now that we've landed on it. So we might as well head this way, because those two seem to be close together. So we'll head for the temperate planet. What's the betting it's going to be the one with the aggressive sentinels on? Generally a temperate planet has quite a high level of what we call it's on it. Now actually this has got a lot of water on it. Not that much though, but I think we've got a bit of an ocean here, have we? Or is it just a big lake? I mean, it's a big lake. It's not really going to be much useful. No, I think it's just a big lake, isn't it? It suddenly occurred to me, well, if we fly over there, is there going to be some deep water over there? Because I'm wondering whether we could find the sunken freighter here. We've got kind of a bit of an edge here. So if we put down in this area. Okay. Right, this has got two This has actually got two features on. Let me just see. Features. It's common ground always active. Right, we're gonna go. Oh, okay. I think we've got the robotic planet anyway, if nothing else. That gives us this. Haha. So we've now got this one. And we'll just look at that reward as well. We now can collect this. It's alive. We got a Minotaur Geobay plans, pre-packed Minotaur AI pilot unit, Minotaur technology. Okay. We are. So we've now got this planet. I think I still would like to find a distance planet. And of course, what we can do now is collect this reward. We've got a Gnawing Scuttler Companion Egg. I've got absolutely no idea what that means. Question now is, can I make some metal plating? We're gonna. That enough? Whoops. This is why do I get a feeling this is a long shot? But give it a go. Top tip: don't put it down next to a sulfide guy. So I'm just going to come in here. What we need to do, actually, it's sunken freighter, isn't it? No nearby building located. Thank you, game. I think that's the mistake I made last time. I actually scanned for the wrong thing. Okay. What we're going to do is I'm just going to delete that again. I think what I will do is I will do another spot check on this planet just to see, but I've got a feeling these are actually lakes, aren't they? So they're not really that useful. Let me just clear that. So we're going to fly out. Yeah, these are just big lakes. Yeah, we're not going to find what we want looking here. Right, so I'm going to go out back up into space. And right, let's see, where are we? No filter. Have I actually done expedition? Have I done rendezvous 4.5? That's 3. That's 4. We've done that. So how do I get to rendezvous 0.5? Something seems to have gone a little bit odd here. Let me just see. I overshot. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look round and see, is there any way we can expand these? Right, what we're going to do is we're going to head for rendezvous 0.5, I think. So I seem to be at a little bit of a dead end. Still would like a dissonance system so that I could repair the multi-tool. What I should have done actually is we're going to knock out rendezvous 0.5, I think. Right, we've got rusted metals, silver, aggressive sentinels. It's an airless planet, which means there's a possibility that oops. Come here, just want to check my up to tritium. Yeah, we'll knock out Rendezvous point 5, and what that will do is give us the freedom to just rove around trying to get the remaining missions. In fact, what I should have done on that last system was actually scan for those bloomin' what we call it thingies again. Yep, the mountains are coming up out of the ground. So it looks very much like we're going to have to land on a mountain again. Which is going to be fun. Oh, great. I really dislike having to... I mean, I really do dislike this type of format. Luckily, we got the hover ability. We've got a little bit of a shelf here. I think we're going to try and land here. Too high to initiate landing. I do wonder if that... And there's another little kind of a... We can just drop the ship down into this kind of little flat area here. And we're just going to jump out. Why is it not? Okay. That's useful, isn't it? There's rendezvous point approximately 9 minutes away. Can I fly there? I'm just going to throw out a general scan and see if we can find anything. There's some kind of base tucked down here, which I think we can land on, because that will give us a free landing. So we're just going to land here. Right, it's saying that it's over there, 400 units. Right, we're going to jump onto the side of the mountain. Kind of line up this way, and then we'll go on foot. Which means we're going to have to go up the side of the mountain. Luckily, we stocked up on piles of oxygen. Got sentinels here, but that's okay. We'll just kind of ignore them, or try and ignore them. Oh, for God's sake. Just going to go into the mountain. And then we can... We're just going to drill through the mountain. Follow a direct path to where we've got to go. I've got loads of what we call it. Okay, it says mission objective finished. So I think we've got to the rendezvous, but I just can't find it at the moment. So we're just gonna blast through. It says 89 units away, but I think we might be underneath it. Oh, it's down there. Okay, we've got to the final. Rendezvous point, but the trouble is I am underground. Because I cannot alter terrain. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is I don't know what the final rendezvous point looks like, but I'm just going to walk all the way back through my tunnel and get back to my ship the other way. So, oops. I'm just going to zap some... I haven't got any cookies with me. They're actually on the ship. We're going to... Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get back to the ship and I'll see you once I get there. Okay, welcome back. I've been wandering around under this cave for a little while and it's kind of taken me in the wrong direction, but I've actually finally found an exit halfway up the side of a mountain. What I want to do now is, I must admit, this planet... Yeah, thank you game. What I'm going to do is just mine my way to the ship, and that should keep those idiotic sentinels off my back. Okay. So here we are, we're back to the base. What I should be able to do if I... Yeah. Time to go. We get up into space, and what we're going to do is get to the space station, and I'm going to take stock of where we are and what we've got to do. Now we've got an acidic planet here. There's high sentinel activity. A rendezvous. We'll collect that reward. We got 300 quicksilver. So here we are. We're just arriving at the space station. I'm just going to get in here. And we're going to jump out. Right, time to take stock. Work through. We've done all that. We've got... Right, so here we are. It's just time to take stock. What are we doing? We've completed that phase 1. We've now completed phase 2. We've completed phase 3. We've got phase 4's got lots of holes in it. Phase 5, I've claimed that mission. So basically now all we got to do is complete this, which means we've got to find the 5 ancient ruins, the fathons below. I think this is the big stumbling block. Let me just see what... Complete the salvage operative of the derrick. Complete the fathons below. So those two are interlocked together. So we've got to finish it. So we've got to do this one, which we should be able to do because I think we've already done 1 of 5. So we just got to put down on planets, and then all we got to do then is find these two and finish that, and then that completes the mission. Now I don't have much more time left for recording, and I don't want to start anything new. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And what I will do off camera is to see if I can find a dissonance system. So when we start the next part, what we'll be doing is trying to fix the multi-tool, because I'd like to do that as a personal mission in here. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.